Hello, hello.
Hi, will you butter my muffin?
Okay, this is a Christian Minecraft stream. You can't be talking about stuff like that.
Christian Minecraft?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Is that a real thing?
I don't know. It's just what we say in the friend group anytime somebody's being inappropriate. This is a Christian Minecraft server.
Just watch, there probably is one. That wouldn't surprise me. But it's fine. If
Oh,
you
it's a meme apparently.
if you Christian Minecrafters are out there, uh it's okay to butter someone's muffin.
Crafting
It's a
a
lot of fun.
Christ-centered gaming community. Craftingforchrist.net. Hashtag not an ad. A Christian Minecraft server loving the game we play and the God we serve. So,
Yeah, they
also,
could definitely use
now
buttered muffins.
they could. And speaking of a wildly inappropriate joke right off the rip, why didn't we record an episode with like Padre while he was here?
Yeah,
That would have been smart.
that would have been great. What would we have talked about?
I mean, we could have made it the IT one. We could have made it
Yeah.
raising a diabetic child and near the poverty line.
Oh, there's actually a lot we could, and then he would add his own
Yeah, it could even
humor
just
to
be
it.
it could be a half hour episode, just some of the wild stories that he's told me and the life lessons that he's imparted. Like,
Just, yeah, you're actually right. There could be a lot we could do.
yeah,
I would be
it could,
interested in the diabetes one, raising a kid with diabetes. Also, guess what? You haven't talked about that really.
diabetes.
Yeah, we haven't had that discussion. I'm sure people would like to hear about that from you.
I
Like
I mean, I
your
don't really have
experience.
diabetes. I lie about it for clout.
Oh, and then you use what's that medicine you take to cure it?
Cough syrup.
Is it cough
There's a
syrup?
special cough syrup that you use to cure diabetes, or at least that's what the neighbor girl told me when I was 5.
Yeah, there's like something like I don't know. I feel like people are just like uninformed, but they'll be like, "Yeah, take this and it'll cure it." Like I feel like there's a lot of things that have been posted about like what you can take to cure type 1 diabetes, and I'm just like,
Oh
that's
yeah,
not
like
how it works.
cinnamon and okra with some chromium supplements. That'll make it so I don't need insulin, and if I do need insulin, it's because I am a failure.
Do you think though it could potentially like help blood sugar, like
Certain things
regulate
can for
it?
sure, like it's a scientific fact
I know it
that
can't cure, but
chromium, I think, decreases your body's natural resistance to insulin.
that's good.
Maybe I shouldn't go to Reddit is the first place I go to. Some evidence suggests that chromium supplements may help people with diabetes lower blood sugar levels. It doesn't say as to whether that makes insulin more effective or your body's resistance less.
Yeah. So there's some sort of truth to that, but of course it doesn't cure.
No, it doesn't cure.
Like that's like what we said. Like that's not like
Yeah.
I was joking,
So
but you guys know that.
maybe we'll do one of those. I
That would
think
be great.
the one with dad would have been really nice too. Just we are a hardly adult podcast and there's a lot of life lessons that were imparted to me during my coming of age years. Like, it's okay to be the friend at a party that calls 911 if somebody is not breathing. And that's something that you don't realize when you're 17.
That's
But,
wild. I mean, you'd think that's common sense, but
right, but you're in the fear of the
you're
moment and you're
scared
like,
and
well,
you
crap,
won't
my
get your friend in
parents, I don't want to get
trouble.
my friends in trouble.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be at his cousin Stacy's house having a sleepover, and instead he's in a field not
But you can
breathing.
save
Like,
them, you know?
yeah,
So that's
and
good that you
that's
got that
yeah, I got
wisdom.
that and had to employ it once. Almost took the kid to the hospital, but he magically fixed himself, started throwing up and eating food and keeping down Gatorade. So I said, okay, well, you're conscious, so it's your call now. And yeah.
Yeah.
But that wasn't even like as a teenager. We were 20, not able to drink legally, but that didn't stop him.
Yeah. No, it would be really good. We should definitely, I mean, we can still do a podcast with your dad. Like it would just be like virtually.
Yeah, we'll
And we
just
would
record a
have
Teams meeting or
there's
something. It's
yeah,
fine.
and there's like this, I can't remember what it's called, but a lot of like podcasters use it in order to do, because a lot of the interviews and stuff they do end up being virtual. So
Right.
I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, that would be good. And then yeah, you talking about like just your um diabetes coming of age story. Um since I'm sure it was a like, I mean, it's still a huge part of your life, but especially as a kid. I'm surprised we actually haven't done something like that, and that I haven't thought of it until now.
Yeah, here we are 40 episodes in, doing
Yeah.
repeats of certain episodes and
Sorta.
not, yeah, I mean, not repeats, but expanding on topics and whatnot.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but there's gonna definitely be more to come. And the end. Bye. Just
Shortest
kidding.
episode ever. Peace out.
We're just kidding.
I'm not. You can finish if you want.
This week, it's the last few weeks of the year, right? And this time, like before Christmas, I feel like I'm just so unproductive. I just feel like, oh, like everywhere, home, work, wherever, I'm just like, oh, counting down, like get 4 days off, and then New Year's Day, and it's just like all you want to do is just
I mean, you
be,
could.
just be. That's all I want to do is just be until the holidays are over. And you know,
Just get that 2 week national holiday. Like, sorry, essential workers, but the rest of us want the time off.
2 weeks should just be
I
every employee, right?
Yeah, and we
Except
could even
essential,
stagger
but
it. Like starting the weekend of Halloween, certain sectors get 2 weeks off. Sorry, you
yeah.
can't go buy a new car between November 5th and November 17th, but
Yeah. That would
things like that.
that is much needed. Like I would relax during that time so hard.
Yeah. Then on the other side of things, though, like certain people can't have that luxury. Like I'm just imagining having 2 weeks off. My brother's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean fighting a war or something. Like,
I mean, yeah. And I mean, it's it sucks for him. Sorry, I didn't mean to say
we're
like
not in the middle of a draft, though.
well,
He
well,
chose his fate.
well, and I wasn't trying. I was trying to find a different phrase, like, you know, it's good for us, and we can be happy about it. Like, if this was an actual thing, I don't know if it ever will be for us, but we can still be happy about it while being sad about something else for someone else, like that.
Yeah,
Can hold space for both.
it's true.
But it's just wild thinking it's going to be 2024 when yesterday is 2019.
Yeah, it's an upsetting thing. We get older and time moves faster. It's really a son of a bitch because we physically can't move faster, but time just keeps
Time
slipping
is like
away.
the only thing we can't really get more of. I heard that earlier. And I'm not a big, I used to be a New Year's like resolution person, but I feel like that would never stick. So I'm just like, hey, if I want to start something, I want to start it now. But I am hoping for like a better 2024 than in 2023, 2022, ever since COVID started.
Yeah,
It's just been rocky, but I have a good feelings about 2024 and what's in store, you know? And you're going to be entering your Saturn's return soon.
What?
Return of Saturn, Saturn's return. I think you can say either one.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so when you turn 29 and a half, right?
Sure.
Why can't I explain this right now? That is like your return of Saturn, like Saturn's return, 29 and a half years, like is Saturn's
Oh, okay.
like orbit around
That's
the sun.
sure. I've never heard of that, but it makes sense.
It's really cool. It's a time of growth, introspection, challenging yourself. It's a pivotal time, and that's Saturn for you. There's this store called, it's an online store. It's called Uncommon Goods, and they
Yeah.
actually have like Saturn, like you can light it up with like different lights, and it's kind of cool. But that's what you'll be going through April, I think.
Uh, our grandparents are about to have their return of
Uranus.
Uranus.
Yeah, I don't think it was an actual like Uranus, is not a big one because that's old.
Well, I mean, yeah, 84 years, so
But yeah, Saturn. That's like I was reading about that. It's just like introspection, doing new things, like growing. Um, why did I mention Saturn?
because I'm turning 29 and a half.
Right. That's
Sheesh.
cool. That's cool. That's like,
Thanks. 6 months away from being old.
yeah. I mean, you already are.
Hey, look, this one has Pluto listed as a planet, but this one doesn't.
I think we've decided that Pluto is a rock, a flying rock.
As are the inner four planets. What?
But it's like the most pointless, useless one. Um, oh, okay. I think I've asked you this before, but our
12.
listeners probably want to know too.
No.
Would you rather be stuck in outer space or in the ocean, like deep in the ocean?
The NASA meme.
And I mean, obviously, literally, you can't just be stuck in outer, like, you die. Same with the ocean. I mean, you can get some oxygen for a little bit, but like, if you could,
I would say space.
why?
The bottom of the ocean is scary, and there's a reason that we've explored less of it than we have of space. It's scary, pressure is immense, and at the end of the day, we've explored such a small portion of the ocean. We have no idea what's down there.
It's true, but doesn't someone have to do it? Like, it would be cool to find out what's under there, like, what exists.
So there's this meme that is basically calling out NASA. Why aren't you exploring the ocean? It's literally right underneath us. You can send a robot 1 million miles into space looking for aliens, but not into the giant void that takes up the majority of the planet we live on. Please, I am scared. Somebody responds to it and says, NASA knows. NASA has seen the dark beneath. NASA's urgency to leave the planet grows ever stronger.
I've never seen this.
Guess I'm better at the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you can literally just go jump into the ocean and go down there, right? But space is a little different. There's a lot more, shit involved.
Whoa!
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
yeah, we can't swear.
Christian Minecraft server. Jeez.
But so you would be in space.
Yeah.
What if there's some weird creatures in space?
Okay. Then they accidentally put a crack in my helmet or a tear in my suit, and I'm dead in 2 minutes.
So it would be quick.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't it be quick to be killed by a shark in the ocean?
Depends on where they start.
Yeah. Ooh, that just gives me cringe vibes.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm really scared of sharks. I've never seen a shark. in the water, anything like that. But I think a lot of us are just, unless you grew up around the water and been in the water a lot, are scared of sharks. Like, hey, if I just walk into the beach, a shark's gonna bite my legs off, right? But it is, I mean, we've all seen the shark movies too, like the different shark ones.
Jaws actually caused a noticeable decline in the number of people going to the beach in the year that it was released.
That's scary.
And yeah, I mean, even people that sign up to be on the water all the time are scared of sharks. There was a Navy ship one time that sunk, and it was in shark infested waters. And over the course of like 3 days, I think like 800 members of the crew just they were bobbing in the water, and then all of a sudden they would disappear under the water, and that was another shark.
Dude, that's so scary. Sharks, I mean, everything else in the water is kind of, I'm not very worried about. I mean, octopus seem kind of scary too. Um, but sharks, I remember watching that surfer movie. And I mean, it's based on a true story. I can't remember what it's called. But the girl, she was surfing and the shark bit her arm off, and like she still surfs and stuff, but God, just imagine that trauma just watching that happen. Like,
Yeah, I'm good.
I would be, and like, she's definitely got a story to tell. She survived it, so she's got quite a story to tell now. And, I'm sure there's ways to profit. And I would profit off of it too. If I survived that, if I lived to tell about this shark attack, I
Right.
would be I would profiting off of that. I'd be creating shark mugs. I would be creating shark shirts. I'd be creating shark movies, like just everything. I get rich off of it. Like, what have you got to lose? Um,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
but yeah, it's a good answer. I don't know. I think I agree with you too about the space.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, space is scary too.
It
Like
scares me because it seems like a void,
it is. At the end of the day,
like
there is nothing
like
in
it just seems
space.
like what if something just goes, you know? And I know that can happen in the ocean, but it's just like at least there's stuff kind of like in the ocean, you got like the different plants, you got different stuff, but in space it's just open and you
You
could
and
just
solar
disappear into
radiation,
thin
and
air. Like,
you're traveling at 29,000 miles an hour, some odd, to maintain your orbit in space. And yeah.
I mean, I would love to go one day. Probably won't happen, but it'd
Oh,
be cool.
I bought us tickets on whatever the name of it is, the Virgin Atlantic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I bought us
for the
tickets for
low
the
low price of $250,000 a pop.
I bought us tickets for the submarine.
The one that turned into a giant can of sardines last year
Yeah,
or earlier this year.
yeah,
I'm good.
we're
Thanks
going
though.
on that one.
All right.
We're gonna go deep in the ocean. Um, but yeah, that was a fun discussion.
Mhm. Mhm.
Would you rather? Hmm, it's hard to think of good ones sometimes. Would you rather? Oh, I've done this one before. Would you rather be stuck in a cage with a tiger,
Mhm.
or would you rather eat uh or not eat, lick a homeless man's foot?
A homeless man's foot. The hell?
What? No, I'd be with a tiger.
Yes, I would rather be eviscerated than have to brush my
It would
teeth.
be fast. I'm just kidding.
Again, it depends on where they start.
I don't know. I'm so sensitive to like tastes and smells. It just gives me cringe vibes today.
And so, what do you think your intestines pouring out of your stomach smell like? It's not roses.
Okay, but it's just gonna be me and the tiger. I'll be dead. So it's fine if other people get to smell.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. Honestly, okay, I would probably do the homeless man's foot, but like I don't know. I would sit there for a long ass time, and today I gagged. I almost threw up at work because oh, it smelled so bad.
The
In one of the bathrooms, and I'm sensitive, so I don't know. But
the original version of that question, at least as I had
whoa,
heard it
what was
years
it?
and
I might
years
have said
ago.
it wrong.
Well, no, but the version that I had heard was, would you rather? I think it was, would you rather be in a tank of alligators or in a cave with a pack of lions that hasn't eaten in weeks?
What?
And
Those are the same.
they're not. You choose the pack of lions because if you haven't eaten in weeks,
They're gonna eat each other.
they're probably dead from starvation.
Yeah, but they might not be.
Okay, then change the question to months. I don't remember how it was exactly written when I was 10 and heard that for the first time, but
Oh, years is what you said?
months.
Months. Okay, but you're thinking about like the semantics of this question. This
Yeah.
is
Questions are
that
meant to
doesn't
have semantics. That's why they
no,
exist.
because that's not the part you should be focusing on. Is being with a pack of hungry
Listen,
lions
the thing that
versus
I'm focusing on
alligators.
is staying alive in this situation.
Okay, so
So
would you
semantics are
rather
important.
be with let's answer it this way. Would you rather be with lions, hungry, starving lions in a cave, or in the thing with alligators? What was it? In the where with the alligators?
Pick a place. I don't know.
In the
A
jar.
place
You
with
said in a
water.
jar or something? I
Yep,
don't know.
in a jar.
Might be
We're gonna
good.
fit 17 alligators in one
You can
person
make a big ass
in a
jar.
32-ounce mason
You
jar.
can make a big ass jar, okay? There's no size requirements to jars.
Kat, do you hear what I have to deal with here?
Chat.
Oh, right, we're not
We're
streaming.
not we're not even live.
I know.
Oh god,
I was
maybe
just
we should be live. God. We
I
should
don't know when we would do a
we
live
have a live
episode.
morning show.
I guess. I don't know who would listen to it, but
So which one?
still the lions. There's cats.
See, those are two impossible options because they're the same. You get killed regardless. But I guess the question here is which death is faster and least painful, right?
So
No, because they
I
would
would have
both equally be.
no, because then again, semantics. If you think about it, water, unless you're in super hot tub hot water, in which case the alligators probably are not doing too well either because they're cold blooded. But water is going to slow down your bleeding and heighten your pain
So you're more likely to stay alive.
and feel it.
But who wants to feel? But people don't really want to feel pain because
That's what I'm saying. So if you're in an alligator thing, you're going to be alive for longer and you're going to feel it for longer and more intensely.
so the alligators, you would say.
No, again, if I'm in the water with the alligators, I am
Right.
bleeding slower. I am staying alive longer. I am feeling pain more. So why would I choose the more painful, longer
Well,
lived
because
option?
maybe you'll survive at the end of this.
I'm fucking good.
Because maybe.
No, you
So
seem
back
intent
to
on this
think-
scenario being what would I rather die to?
Well,
The lions,
okay, we don't
because
want to say you're dying. So, is there okay? If you're just in a spot with alligators, are they just gonna attack you, or do you need to do something for them to attack you?
I don't know. Have I ever been in this situation?
No, I'm
Why are we beating this question into the ground?
Because now I'm curious.
And I gave my answer.
And you
Lions.
you have a lot of knowledge. No, because
What?
I'm curious if like about alligators. If
It
they'll
depends.
just
When's
attack
the
you.
last time they ate? Are they already angry? Are they asleep? Is it winter time?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
So
factors
you
here.
chose the
I
lions.
chose the lions. One swat to the jugular, and I'm dead in 30 seconds.
Yeah. If they choose a jugular. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Okay. Okay. Would you rather eat spiders or would you or ooh, I don't want to choose an eating one. I want to choose something separate. Or ooh. No, because that's eating. Um oh god, I said that this was gonna be nasty.
Okay, we're also publishing this on the internet. There are certain things that do go against YouTube's terms of
Like
service.
what?
I don't know, but
Oh, you
don't
don't want
be
to say it.
disgusting and vulgar.
Okay,
Like,
spiders. I wasn't gonna be that bad. Damn, he's so serious sometimes. This guy. Eat spiders
or
or mm, just be in a hot. No. I mean, you hate the heat. No. Um, it's a good one. Wait, you come up with one. Eat spiders or
don't know. I'm not good at coming up with would you rather's.
eat spiders or be stuck in a hot desert for 30 days.
How many spiders?
Uh,
Am I supposed to just sit there and constantly eat spiders for 30 days? Because the desert.
no, I mean, this is just me saying eating spiders.
Well, right. Is it a bowl of spider
Multiple.
cereal? Is it a dozen? Is it 400? Is it
It's
two?
more
Like,
than one. Like, there's not a set amount.
then I can't give an answer. Because, yes, there is a
Five.
certain limit.
5 spiders.
Sure.
So
I'll
you
eat the
choose.
spiders.
Okay. Even if they're alive.
Damn.
Yeah, but
That
you
got
don't have a
unalive real
choice
fucking
to
quick.
kill it. You have to eat it like on Fear Factor. Oh, that was a great show for its time.
um,
Um, well, this was fun. Just want to leave with some last words here before
I'll have the last
before
word.
we
Oh, wait,
leave.
what?
It's the holidays, guys. Do the best you can. Get some go outside, touch grass.
I refuse.
Just
Um,
relax. Don't go so hard on yourself. Don't feel like you have to buy a gift for everybody. Just be there with the people you love. Spend time alone to chill out and you know, just want the best for everybody. This is a very hard time of year for a lot of people, going through loss, going through heartbreak, sadness. It's cold, it's depressing. So
yep.
stay safe. And did
Oh,
you have a last thing you wanted to say?
yeah, just along the same stay safe line. The next time we talk to you guys is going to be after the new year. Aside from like 4th of July and Halloween, New Year's Eve is the most dangerous day to be on the road. 70% higher likely, or sorry, the number of nighttime fatal crashes is 70% higher than on other nights.
Wow.
Between 6 p.m. and 5:59 a.m., nearly two-thirds of all fatal crashes occur on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Be safe out there. Oh,
A whopping 75%
sorry, I
of
didn't mean
those
to interrupt
involve
you.
alcohol and or speeding. So, AAA does their free ride. Just call them and they will get you home.
Yeah.
Uber, great resource. Uh, Public
Don't speed.
transit, don't speed, don't drink and drive.
There's a lot of options.
Yeah,
I mean, the best overall option would be to not get in a car at all, to walk or
yeah,
like
get your booze early, go home
like
and enjoy it. Um, and you know, it's not just your life. I think I've said it before on the podcast, but I'll say it again. I have a friend of friends who is currently doing 20 years at the state prison in Utah for unintentional manslaughter because he drove drunk and one of his friends died in that night.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's not just you that's at risk, it's other people, people who are completely innocent in all of this. So please be safe and, we love you guys. I do want to say the best gift you can give us this year, aside from staying safe out there, is to go tell your family and friends about our podcast, share with people, like it, rate it, review. Like that helps us so much. So that would be the best gift and just being safe.
yeah.
Well, until next time, bye guys.
Bye.